Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark in a city steep, showing the slab in today's game. Number 11. What's the scouting report on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Ready to go? Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Samad Taylor.
Now quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's a ball.
Hammered, base hit. Taylor headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Oh, that's
just missed. And a foul ball. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Heads up base running right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the Mets DH. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. In the dirt. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 3.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and...
Young to second, double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab in this one, Max Scherzer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able man all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Number 1, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2.
In the air out to center, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now they've got some speed on first.
Now back in safely at first.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Scherzer, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Quick toss to first, back to first, and he's safe. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a
nice
stolen base.
move.
You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
That's a ball.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 1 out.
Batting third.
Bellinger up to hit. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And ball 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh, the switch hitting catcher, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Ball, that's inside.
Back up that got him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for New York, Ceddanne Rafaela. In the air, left field, Bellinger under it, and that is that. Bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Josh Young.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. And they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ball, that's low.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's ball two.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, catcher, Salvador Perez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Off the plate, ball one.
Next one in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That misses.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball three. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's ball
That's
4.
ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here is Gary Sanchez. Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, shortstop, number 1.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Pete Crow Armstrong up now for the Mets.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Comes up empty. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Left fielder, Samad Taylor.
That one pushed foul. Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
No, inside.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, number 19.
Nope, ball 1.
Sliced hard but foul. That's down and in. A slider missed. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Left fielder, Tony Bellinger.
Runner on the move. Throw to second.
Nice try,
Great
Ramon.
jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. You can kiss it goodbye. Cody Bellinger crushes it the opposite way. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Swinging a foul out of play. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Popped up. Rafaela settles under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. And now the center fielder. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Ball, that's inside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
On the ground. And it gets by him. Still manages a throw. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Number 27 getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 10.
Ball.
Line to left. And it stays fair. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Number 9, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball 2.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, right center field. It gets down a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
He was late there, strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there. And now the first baseman, 0 for 1 so far.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom 4. Now it's the Reds DH, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That's out to center field. Takes it in for the out.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same. So we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Nope. That's inside. Nope. That's a ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's going to be number 19. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Man at second. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, and 2 now. Runner breaks for third. Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Grabs it on the run. 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 2.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit left side to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 5th. Cedar Rafaela up now for the Mets.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the air, right field. Judge takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the
Samad
Mets,
Taylor
left fielder
will hit next.
Samad Taylor.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air to left center. Bellinger on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Tosses across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, number 10.
Tap foul at the plate.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to short. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Ryan O'Hearn. That's a hit. And that means Salvador Perez will have a chance to hit.
Waste no time there. Just a
next
solid
for the
swing
Reds,
right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball. That's inside. Ball. Inside.
O'Hearn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped to short, and that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Number 12 now at the plate. That one drilled left field and foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That clips the zone. That's strike 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 10.
1 out, runner at second. So now here's the Mets DH. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. And now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single, and we are tied up 5-5. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
Inside.
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1.
Ball in.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that skips into there. Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Bowl.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint, and that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the Reds DH, Gary Sanchez. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a ground ball to first. To second, there's one. A sensational double play. Here's the second baseman.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That's the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Mets really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time. And you can
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on. So the fact that they've come through so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. And up next for New York, Samad Taylor. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get the out.
Now batting, shortstop, number 12.
That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-5. So 2 down. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Ground ball left side. Zips it to first, and the inning is over. Set for the last half of the seventh. In now for the Reds, Cody Bellinger.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hit. But it's not foolproof.
So they turn things over to the righty, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip for one to first. Double play. Nicely done. Here's Josh Young. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Taylor gets under it, and that's the third out. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the DH, number 10. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Now batting, third baseman, number 9.
Santillan goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rowley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. To third, Young. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the center fielder, number 10.
Number 10.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Settles underneath it. 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
In the air to left center. Taylor takes it in for the out. Out number 2. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong drifts towards it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, number 5.
Inside, ball 1. That's outside.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Reds,
out of the bullpen, number 39.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up and in, and that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
That's the ball.
And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And the 0-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense. This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he can swings and misses.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gary Sanchez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Gets it to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, number 1.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Inside ball.
Out to short. Fires over to first. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, number 19. Just missed. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball 1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Cade Smith.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're down to their final strike. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting him at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Out front, rip foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's going to have a great bat to finish this off. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. In the air, foul off first. And that will end the inning. On to extra innings. Digging in, number 12. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss and a slider.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Over to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a 1-1. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Up the middle, base hit into center field, in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. One down. Next is the designated hitter. This one in the air, right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. On the tag, out.
Third baseman, number 9.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. You can kiss it goodbye. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 10-7. So 2 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Cal Raleigh. Gets him to chase after that one.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 down, nobody on.
No, inside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Back here at Great American Ballpark, leading off, number 10.
Fielder, number 10.
Fouled off down the right side. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Popped up under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Ball. That's down.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Up next for the Reds, catcher.
Now here is Salvador. Reds 0 for 3 in this one. What a stop. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter Gary Sanchez.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Luke Weaver.
And he may only have to face 1 batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long